Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
It was mentioned the other day that they are making genetically modified humans that are more powerful. Will the equation also be balanced on the good side as well?
Yeah, this is the purpose of attending our majlis, to genetically modify humans to be Mahdiyun. So Putin said it and now spiritual people have been saying it. So this is a known fact that they know the genome, they know all of their different practices and AIs that they're doing, and you see us right there on the forefront countering everything. So the AI that has been introduced is like replicating the Shaykh, because it's a repository of our teachings. He's not going out onto the internet to think and to make up his own stories, he has to be controlled and tamed. But this AI is like a librarian that you come and ask a question, it only goes to our teachings and then pulls it with a nice sentence and gives that back to you. Well then that makes 100 people now to be Shaykh Nurjan. That they take a nice question, they review the answer that this is correct, they put out a post. Now you have 100 Nurjans posting. Well we said this would be the Mahdiyun way, that they would start to replicate themselves. If they meditate, they become 100 Mahdiyun, 1000 Mahdiyun, 10,000 Mahdiyun. Whom what? Are connected to the channel, they get inspiration from the channel, and then their commanders begin to send them their inspiration into their heart. So Amir al-Mu'mineen means there's always an Amir, there's always a commander for all believers. But do they connect to these central command? No, they're connected to television. And what you're going to get from it? Your Amir al-Mu'mineen became the TV right? Because where are people getting their guidance? What's your Amir al-Mu'mineen? Who's your Amir al-Mu'mineen if they don't believe in shaykhs? CNN, TV, we don't want to mention franchises of different TVs. Who's giving you your guidance? Who's giving you news and khabar and information or coordinates? Shaitan, and that's all that he wants. But when you do the muraqabah, do the practices and truly try to follow the tariqas that are trying to emphasize people, connect your heart. Why? Because every heart has to be connected to Amir al-Mu'mineen. So the Amir al-Mu'mineen for our time is Imam Ali salam, that this is the central command upon this earth because his physicality never left. So these are realities. For people who don't believe these realities, there's no-minded people and not educated people, and they often ask us that, give us a proof. But can I ask you, why I have to give you a proof? Why I have to school you? Why don't you go school yourself and then sit down and try to learn from us? Who said that I'm responsible to feed you your french fries and shake? Everyone's like, give us a daleel. Why? What kind of mentality is that I'm responsible for giving you daleel? You're responsible to go get your information. So let's ask you, why are there 4 prophets alive that never passed away? 2 within the heavenly realm and 2 within the earthly realm. If Allah kept them alive, were they for the benefit of mankind or for entertainment purposes? Because Allah's entertained by 4 people who are alive forever right? Why are there 4 prophets on this earth at all times? 2 in the heaven, 2 on earth. Who was in the heaven? Idris and Sayyidina Isa. Who was on earth alive at all times? Sayyidina Ilyas and Sayyidina Khidr. And when you go back and write and read the usul, they had a reason. The Sayyidina Ilyas is alive for those whom are trapped in calamities upon oceans and travellings. Sayyidina Khidr same, that if you're travelling through the oceans, lands, air, you ask for the madad and support of Sayyidina Khidr. So why Allah kept these 2 prophets from the hadd of dunya, and Sayyidina Isa and Sayyidina Idris salam, whom they also have a madad upon this earth, but their description is more like they're in the heavens, but they're also located upon the earth. Then you go study your own Islamic understanding that those four are on Arafah, and why we call Jabal Rahmah, and why all of Hajj is based on Arafah. Why is it based on Arafah? It is the pinnacle of faith. Oh, but what is on Jabal Rahmah? On the Yawm al-Arafah, these four prophets, their spirituality is there to greet Allah's servants. These are the Nabiyin, they are the messengers and prophets of Allah, and the Ruhaniyat of Sayyidina Mahdi. But if they don't believe that or accept that, that's their problem. But the fiqh, there's four prophets. So why Allah kept them if it wasn't for madad and for support? It's not for entertainment, oh I just want to see how difficult the life of prophets can be upon this earth. But everything has a wisdom, but the people lost their understanding. And it's not for a shaykh to give you the daleel, it's for you to know that, oh I'm lacking an understanding, let me accompany this shaykh and learn. But everyone wants now, it's like you owe them a hamburger and fries. Why owe you hamburger and fries? So our guys can make a nice enemy. Why are there four prophets left on earth? And the two of them have responsibilities of helping people. And if they have a responsibility, how are you supposed to connect with them if you're not supposed to call upon anyone? Because their belief system is lies. You are supposed to call on Allah's servants, and that's why Allah has these servants, call upon them. This is a sign of humility and belief. And even we gave in the month of Rajab the belief that Allah asking all His creation, go and ask Prophet for your forgiveness. Is a command from Allah, ask them to ask Sayyidina Muhammad for his forgiveness. If all other Prophets are to help you from difficulties, Sayyidina Muhammad you're supposed to ask forgiveness. So this is a big reality. Why? Because this is the intercession of Prophet into the presence of Allah.